If the FAQ on your sales page is just answering refund policies and tech questions, you're doing it wrong. And I'm going to show you how you can actually use the FAQ to help get people to click buy now even faster. So I just had a client a few weeks ago ask me about this. She was like, I'm sure you probably have a video about this on your channel. And I was like, actually, I don't. I can fix that. But I am working on a new client website today. There's not much there yet. I literally just started. I was talking to her about FAQ as well. So I said, okay, let's make a video about this, because the FAQ on your site is not just like filler. It should handle objections. It should build trust and actually answer questions. Now, the first question that people always ask me when it comes to FAQs is, how do I even decide what to put in the FAQs? And I always say, look at what kind of questions you're getting in your DMs, in your emails, on sales calls. And one, if it's anything that's like too big of a detail, you're gonna wanna put that into the sales page copy because your FAQ should typically only be like 4 or 5 questions. If you have an FAQ that is like 16 questions long at the end of your sales page, you need to put that up into the copy. And then I want you to think about having like 3 kind of categories of questions. Not that you have to separate them by these categories, but just internally think of these. First is handling objections. So, will this work if I've already tried XYZ? What if I don't, whatever. And then there are clarifying questions. So, do I need experience before joining? Do I have to make X amount of money? Do I need to have been in the gym before? And then also having a clarifying question around, what's the difference between this and XYZ, another offer of yours? And then lastly is reinforcement. So, what's included? That can be reiterated again, and what kind of results have people gotten? I'd also really encourage you to put your FAQ into accordions so that they are collapsible. It takes up less space, looks a little neater on the sales page. If you're not sure what an accordion is, I'll show you. So you can see here, you can click to expand and close the questions. Just because it's FAQ doesn't mean it needs to be dry and boring. Like, we still want to hear your brand voice. And you can use the FAQ to still connect and show like you're a human. So maybe instead of just saying, what's your refund policy? You could say, what if this doesn't work for me? What if I find this isn't a good fit for me? It's basically the same thing, just sounds a little more human, because behind almost every FAQ is a fear that someone has. Maybe it's a fear of wasting money, fear of wasting time, whatever that is. So remember, there's actual humans on the other side. And if you're worried about the accordions and like, well, what if no one clicks on the accordions or they don't know? Almost anytime I have done heat maps for clients, the accordions get a ton of clicks. So don't worry about that. This is gonna sound really meta, but if you have questions about FAQs, let me know down in the comments. If you need some help, if you would like a website audit, I'll link to that down in the description. Otherwise, I'll see y'all next time.